Hey guys, Morten Ostad here. Welcome to my channel. Today I thought I would show you some CDs that I picked up yesterday when I went to a second-hand shop or second-hand shop is probably the better term here in Oslo, called Lucky Eddie's. I don't go there very often. It's not very far from where I live, but it's sort of in a direction in Oslo that I very rarely go, because there's really nothing in sort of up past that place and further on in Oslo that is of much of interest to me. Lucky Eddie's is one of those second-hand shops we had a lot of in Oslo when I grew up, and up until very recently there were quite a few, and a lot of them died out, particularly probably during the recent you know what. And they did very brisk business back in the day when comic books were very good business here in Norway. And you could see that is evident maybe if you see some of the short clips I had from this store, that you see there's literally probably tons of Donald Duck comics in that store. Now, another reason I don't go there very often is because he has so much stuff. It gets a little I don't know, a little overwhelming. And after I started collecting vinyl again, I do find some things there, but his stuff is very much second-hand. On the CD front, he has lots and lots of stuff, but again, it's kind of hard to dig into it, because he has the parts where you can go like this, but he also has shelves and shelves and shelves like this, with little drawers in them, and the CD stacked in. It just gets overwhelming to me. Anyway, I sort of just popped in there because there's a tram stop right outside, and I was going somewhere else. And I actually ended up. I went there looking for a couple of vinyl records just for the hell of it, and I didn't find any. But then I looked at the CDs where it said Norwegian CDs, and I found a couple of things I wanted to show you, because I am in Norway, and as a vinyl community representative from Scandinavia, I should be an ambassador for Scandinavian music, of which I'm terrible, and this time in particular Norwegian. So first of all, I got a compilation by the Norwegian group Bel Canto. Bel Canto started back in 1985. They were originally a trio. So as you can see, this is a double CD compilation. And they were originally a trio. They went out into Europe to get a record deal, and they landed a record deal with a Belgian record company, and this, we're going all the way back to 1985 now. And Bel Canto was probably the first Norwegian music group to fully embrace computers in their recording. Not that I would really call them a synth band, but they would buy the same equipment from some now defunct UK company that, for example, Vince Clarke used. Maybe not in the first Depeche Mode times, but later on with Erasure. And Anneli Drecker, who is the singer, she's gone on to make lots of solo work, and she's also lent her voice to as one of the quite numerous female singers Røyksopp have been using as vocalists for their recordings. They hadn't done anything for many years, and I don't have all their studio albums, by the way. I think I have 3 plus this compilation now. But in April they released a new album, and that was the first thing they released as Bel Canto in 22 years. Shimmering, Warm and Bright is definitely a song I would tell you guys to go out and listen to. Check out Bel Canto. I think they're a wonderful dream pop representative of Norwegian music, Norwegian moods, and her singing is amazing in my opinion. So Bel Canto Retrospect, a compilation. Next up, I found again, this is a band that I don't have all their records, which is why I bought one. I do believe I have the first 2. So this is Savoy. Now Savoy is a side project of sorts of Paul Waaktaar Savoy. Paul Waaktaar, married to I was going to say her name, I can't remember it. His wife's an American. Her surname is Savoy, so he took the name Paul Waaktaar Savoy and named the band Savoy. First release from Savoy, I think, was all the way back in 1996. Now, Paul, you may know, is 1/3 of the Norwegian band a-ha. Savoy makes really good pop music. They're essentially a trio with Paul, his wife, and the drummer, who also lends his voice. So it's Paul Waaktaar on guitar and keyboards and vocals, Lauren Waaktaar Savoy on vocals and guitar, and Frode Underland, he's the drummer, and then various guests, artists or studio musicians. So this is Mountains of Time. I wish there could be Mountains of Time. Again, a Norwegian pop band that I very much recommend. I think they released something again for the first time in quite a while, not long ago. And most of their stuff is also available out there on Discogs, on vinyl, if you are so inclined. And finally, not a Norwegian thing, but it's completion time, at least on CD. Those of you who have been watching my videos for a while, you know that I love 10cc. I even last year managed to collect all of Godly and Cream on vinyl, on used vinyl at even second hand. And then I was more or less finished with their entire studio album collection on CD, so I started collecting them on vinyl, and I came to the same end where I've managed to collect all their studio albums, bar one, the one that I'm kind of reluctant to say I feel is a part of 10cc's proper studio albums. But like I said, I'd keep my eye out for it, and yesterday in that shop I did actually find it on CD. So this is what arguably is 10cc's final album, studio album. I saw it described more as two halves, two studio, you know, where the two other members, Golden Cream, makes more or less no appearance at all, and it's Stewart and Goldman, and they didn't even apparently cooperate much on this. They recorded on each on their own. So here it is, Mirror Mirror. It's from 1995, and it is out there on vinyl, but it's a rare one, so I don't know if I'll manage to find it, but I'll keep an eye out for it. And yeah, you could see there's the two actual members who were involved in this, and it's just mostly lyrics in here. Haven't listened to this yet. So we'll I don't have very high expectations for this because of what I've read, but it feels kind of yeah, completion time. I managed to get all of 10cc studio albums now. I have some of their compilation albums, and I even have a live album. And apart from finding this one on vinyl, I guess well, I do have one of their albums on cassette, so maybe no. Okay, let's not go down that road. Anyway, guys, that's all she wrote. That's what I found at Lucky Eddie's. Didn't start looking for comic books. I'm trying to not my record collection, but I'm trying to get rid of stuff and make this apartment less cluttered, and sort of look into the future at a time when I can pack up the stuff that I want and maybe get that to Denmark, and along with stereo equipment and TVs, and then just all furniture, just get someone to send it to the skip, and yeah, not be in Oslo anymore. But there are various hurdles along the way, so we'll see. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Please click like and subscribe, and I hope to see you soon in another video.